Hey guys, good morning. It's me again. Hey, I wanted to, as you all probably know, there was another assassination attempt on Trump, and this is just unbelievable. What is happening in this country is unbelievable. This country is unrecognizable. This is not America. This is a dictatorship. This is the definition of a dictatorship. They have literally tried to kill this man twice, rip his businesses out from underneath them, the Russia dossier. They've weaponized the justice system. They've done everything. They set him up on stages on the debates. It's all scripted. They use the media is just relentless and brutal and partisan, and this is unbelievable. It's a tidal wave of dictatorship, of just literally trying to make the American people believe and think that he's an evil man. They've got to stop their rhetoric. They've got to stop, period. And it's not even about that. It's just about these people trying to get complete control and power in this country. This is unbelievable. Kim Jong-un took out Kim Jong-nam for this very reason. It's the same thing. That's what happens in a third world country. He took him out. He killed him because he was threatening Kim Jong-un politically, because he was speaking out against him. And that's what happens in a third world country, and that's what's happening in America today. Look at it. Step back and look at what's happening. It's not about if you like Trump, if you don't, if you like Kamala, if you don't. It's not about that anymore. It's about America. America is changing. This is history. The things that are being allowed to happen and the things that are actually happening are literally changing our country forever. And it's crazy what these people get away with. Just really step back and think about it. I don't know how when are we going to wake up? How can anybody be okay with what's happening and the extent that these people are willing to go to destroy this man? At the end of the day, he does have a family. He is a human. The pain and the suffering and the hurt that they're going to cause if he would have got killed is just brutal. And it's all simply because this man wants to try to make this a better place for me and for you. The only people that should have a say in this is me and you. They shouldn't be any of this, like this ABC, the debate that they did. That was a complete and utter setup. Everything they do is shady. When are we going to wake up? When are we going to make this country great again? We let people pour in over here. I don't get it, man. I don't understand how people don't see it. We let people pour in over here from other countries. Just free everything. Let's give them free housing. Let's give them free credit cards. Let's give them free hotel rooms. And we got to pay for that. I don't work every day and bust my butt to pay for somebody else to have a free ride. If you're going to live in this country, you need to pay taxes. You need to you need to contribute to this country. You don't get to just walk around here with no identity and rob whoever you want to rob, and we don't know who you are and we can't find you. It's not the way this works. It's not the way the Constitution was set up. I'm just sick of this, man. It's so brutal, and this is unbelievable that this happened again. And they haven't proven it, but I would love to see that paper trail on the guy that tried, on both guys that tried. They're not telling us everything. They're never going to tell us everything. The FBI is so damn shady. That was proven with the dossier and the whole thing that happened with Russia. Excuse me. And again, nobody was punished. A couple guys lost their jobs, but they're still living pretty. They're still on the news all the time. And it's just unbelievable. These people will stop at nothing. This is a dictatorship. This is about power and control with the Democrats. That is all this is. Power and control. And it's got to stop, man. We've got to stop. People have got to wake up. You got to just look at the big picture. Look at everything that's happening. Look at everything they've done to this man. And tell me that this is not crooked. They will do that to you. They will do that to me. They will do that to anybody to get their way, to get what they want. A dictatorship is if you go against us, we will kill you. Do what we say or there will be consequences. And that phrase right there is exactly how the Democrats play their cards. Do what we tell you, or we will crucify you. We will destroy you. And that's the definition of a dictatorship. You know, Kamala Harris, she just literally says whatever it is people want to hear. God, everything about him so fake. She will tell you whatever she wants to hear. She always says, let's look to the future. Let's look to the future. Why don't we look to the past and see what you've done? That's where we need to be. We need to see what you've done and look at your record and have you defend it. You were voted the worst vice president in history in America. 92% of her staff quit because they couldn't deal with her because she was such a power-hungry, headstrong woman. And we cannot have that. Like I said, I think even the Democrats don't have a clue what they're getting into. If this woman wins, she is not, and they come down to where they're sitting at a table and the Democrats want one thing and she wants something else, she's going to win. She simply for the fact is, don't go against me. I am Kamala Harris and you do what I tell you. She wants that power so bad. And she's never worked a day in her life. Turns out the McDonald's thing was fake. She never even worked at McDonald's. She's never had a job. I'm tired of these people that have never worked, have never lived in the middle class life, have never had to try to work their way up the ladder at all, make the decisions for the people that do. They don't know what it's like to actually feel the repercussions of these decisions that they make. They go off these polls and what they are told and what they hear. You know, I want somebody who's actually lived it and felt it. And Donald Trump has. You know, he's been spoon-fed a little bit, but he also owned a construction company. He owns real estate. He built himself a life. He's dealt with the middle class and everybody that goes with that. These people have never even, and nor would they. They would never stoop that low. How do these people get so much money? Politicians don't make that much money. How do they buy multi-million-dollar homes? What do you think? Money, money, money. They make deals. The whole stuff with China and Joe Biden, that all got swept under the rug, but it's proven. Either you do what I tell you or you're going to get fired, and that's what happened. Drop the charges on my son or you are going to get fired. And what happened? No repercussions, no nothing. These people get away with murder, man. It's crazy. And I really hope to God people wake up and just see it. Just, you guys got to be fair, man. We got to get this country back. It's not, again, you know what? I need to go back because it's not about Donald Trump. It's not about Kamala Harris. It's not about anything. It's about getting our country back and making it fair and making it a safe place to run for president. A safe place to be able to speak your mind and your voice. A safe place, freedom. That's what we're all about. That's what this whole country's about. Freedom of speech, freedom to do what you want. But this is not free. Donald Trump is not free. He is a prisoner right now. And he keeps pushing and he doesn't give up. But he is a prisoner, man. Every corner he turns, he runs into a brick wall. And an army of Democrats. And it's crazy. And that is a dictatorship. Like I said, they will crucify you. It's brutal. And it's not just that. I mean, it's also all these leftist Democrats, you know, for Taylor Swift to come out and say what she said, oh, Kamala, Kamala, Kamala. You know what's crazy is I am a Travis Kelce fan through and through. I have like 10 of his jerseys. I'm a Chiefs fan. And it's a tough spot because someone like Taylor Swift, keep your mouth shut. Don't influence people one way or the other. You got a bunch of teenagers that follow you and youngsters, highly influenced people. And what happens if you make the wrong decision? What happens if you say, oh, Kamala, Kamala, we all need to vote for Kamala, and Kamala destroys America? Then what? Oh, I'm sorry? I'm sick of the oh, I'm sorries. And I mean, like I said, we've had Donald Trump, we've had Kamala Harris. When was your life better? And be honest and be real about it. When was your life better? Take COVID out of it. Your life was better with Trump, period. And we need to get that back. We need to get our country back. We need to get our voice back. And the media, you know, the media are so partisan, so brutal, and that is not their job. The media is supposed to be an informational freeway for me and you of the truth and of facts. And these people literally chop everything out of whatever the facts are and use the parts and pieces that they need to make you believe a certain way. You know, Donald Trump, when he said, they'll cling on to one word. He had a whole speech and he said the word bloodbath in the speech. And then they take that word and they put it on there. Oh, he said bloodbath. It's going to be a bloodbath. Everybody's going to die. He's going to kill everybody. He's a dictator. That's his plan, to come in here and just murder everybody. It's a bloodbath. That's not what he said. And for you to report it and deceive people and make them think that that's what he said, that is criminal to me. That is 100% criminal. ABC, to go on a debate stage and try to influence people to think a certain way or you know, try to change your vote and go against 3 against 1 on a political opponent, that is just, again, dictatorship, brainwashing, trying to get you to believe what they want you to believe. You know, I didn't know about the cooking of the dog stuff, cooking of animals. And when he said that, I was kind of like, what? A guy came in this morning and showed me a video of a dog, and that's where it came from, on a rotisserie thing, and they're cooking them in the backyard. And they said that was not true. So it was true. And Donald Trump doesn't just say things. He doesn't lie. He doesn't say things. If he says something and it's wrong, it's because he's wrong, not because he's lying. He doesn't lie. And he was right in that matter. They were wrong. You know, and it was like every time he said something, anytime, they would just shoot him down, fact check him, do whatever they could to make him look stupid, try to push his buttons, make him freak out. And, you know, I thought he did pretty good for what it was. But the end of the day, this has just got to stop. We got the media. We got the Kamala. We got all the FBI. We got everybody's involved on this. And they're literally getting worse and worse and worse. And it's going to get worse. And in a few years, this is going to be unrecognizable here. We will be a third world country. And it's going to be the fault of the people that just voted for Kamala because she was a black female or because it's what the Democrats are supposed to do. Stand up for your beliefs. Stand up for your rights. Vote for what is right. Vote for what you know is going to be best for this country. Kamala Harris is not. And if you say that she is, you're lying to yourself. You don't know anything about her. The only thing you do know is what she's done in the past. And like I said, she always says, look to the future. Look to the past. Look at her record. Look what she's done. Look at the trillions of dollars she spent on bail to get out people that were brutally burning buildings and you know, destroying businesses, little businesses, and just these people literally riot in the streets. And they're like, oh, it's nothing. That's just freedom of speech. No, that's control and power. If you go against us, we will burn your building down. If you go against us, we will hit you with 94 indictments. If you go against us, we will shoot at you. If you go against us, we will take all your businesses. If you go against us, we will put rhetoric out there that says you're a rapist, that says, like the justice, you're a rapist, you're a racist, you're whatever we have to say. We'll say whatever we have to say to make people believe that you are a piece of crap. We got to wake up, guys. We got to stop this, man. Take this back. This is a moment that there's never been a more brutal, serious moment in our history than right now. And we can literally lose this country the way this is going. We can literally lose this country. And it's got to be taken back. Donald Trump is not a politician. These politicians have to stop. That's all they know. They only know power. They're power hungry. All they want to do is just control and power and annihilate. You know, I get a little hot because of everything that's happening and how passionate I am and how much I want this country back. And really, guys, I want to leave my kids a better place for them to live. I want to leave them a good life and a chance to get ahead and a chance to live the American dream and a chance to buy a house and a chance to have a family and just have a good life. And I'm so scared and worried that they're not going to be able to. I'm scared I'm going to have to move out of this country. And I don't know where I'm going to go. But I can't continue like this. And if we vote in Kamala Harris, that is going to show me. And again, it boils down because they are going to cheat. They will cheat. And that's another thing. They cheat. The last election, they cheated. And you all know that they cheated. Everybody's afraid to say that. But I mean, how every single state can get their votes counted in one night. And then 4, whatever it was, 3 or 4 critical battleground states take 1 to 2 days. Oh, we found a box over here. Oh, there was something over there. Oh, and slowly but surely, Joe Biden creeps back. Oh, we found mail-in ballots. And I mean, it was proven. Dead people were voting. People were voting 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I mean, and then slowly overnight, he creeps up. At the end of that election, on the first night, Donald Trump had blown him out of the water. And they think we're idiots. They think we just, oh, okay. Oh, they did. They found a box underneath the thing. Oh, yeah, there were mail-in ballots we forgot to count. Oh, this, that, the other. I mean, they probably have people in giant warehouses right now just filling out ballots. They probably have since the last election. And I'm being serious. No voter ID, no voter registration, no nothing. Just, you're allowed to just send in a ballot. Blank ballot. Oh, Joe Biden. Kamala Harris. We got to get that back because that is what gives us our voice. We cannot allow that. And why do they get to vote for that? We should be voting for that. I want voter registration. I want voter ID. I want to know that it's a legitimate vote of somebody who's a true citizen of this country. Otherwise, again, the only reason you would do that is to cheat. That's the only reason you would not want voter ID. There's no other reason. And that's what they're pushing for. They're trying to pass laws. Illegal immigrants, they want them all to vote because that's the whole reason they let them in here. Was so they could get more votes. Like I was saying, we just got to get this country back and we got to figure something out, and it's got to start with this election. This is history. This is the brutalest moment in America that's ever happened. And we have to take the control and the power back. And we have to win by a landslide. We have to blow them out of the water because they are going to cheat. And the only way to beat it is if we just smash them. So your vote counts. Please get out and vote. Do it for us. Do it for our children. Do it because you want this country to be a good place. Do it because you want your kids to have a good life. Do it because you want to get the American dream a possibility again. Anyways, guys, I'll come back on and talk some more. There's so many things I would love to say, but I just don't want to take up 4 hours of your time. So thank you for listening to me. Please, guys, help us help you. Let's help each other. Let's get it back. Let's do this. Let's get this country back. Come on. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.